Spain drew 0-0 with Cape Verde. Cape Verde.
This is what we love about football.
This is the beauty of the game of football. An amazing achievement by one of the smallest nations participate in their first ever World Cup against one of the favorite nations to win this year's World Cup.
A country with a population of 500,000 people, no professional domestic league, a squad assembled from part-time players and diaspora footballers who work regular jobs, the reigning European champions, the number 2 ranked team in the world, a squad containing the Ballon d'Or winner and the most exciting teenager on the planet, could not score against them. The football world spent 48 hours writing the obituary. Spain were flat. Their striker problem had finally caught up with them. The golden generation was a myth. The system was exposed. Then came Saudi Arabia, and Spain scored 3 goals in 24 minutes. When Yamal hit the net in the 10th minute, Spain had already completed 39 passes. No team at this tournament had done that so far. They became the first country since Germany in 2014 to score 3 goals inside 25 minutes. By halftime, the game was over. Yamal scored, Oyarzabal scored twice, and both were taken off at halftime. A second-half own goal made it 4. The same team, same system, same players. A completely different Spain. That is not inconsistency. That is exactly the problem the World Cup has with Spain. You cannot prepare for them because they are not the same team twice. In the entire history of Spain's World Cup participation, 92 years, not a single squad has ever been named without a Real Madrid player, until this one. Luis de la Fuente announced his 26-man roster on May 25th. 8 players from Barcelona, 7 from the Premier League, 0 from the Santiago Bernabéu. Not Dani Carvajal, not Dean Huyson, not one player from the most decorated club in the world. De la Fuente's response when asked to justify it was 4 words. I don't have to justify anything. They are 26 Spanish players. Real Madrid's response was to announce a Spanish player of their own on the same day as Spain's first World Cup match, the war between club and country, the oldest battle in football, playing out in public while the tournament was already running. But here is what that historic omission actually reveals. It is not about Real Madrid's decline. It is not about politics or the Barcelona-Madrid rivalry wearing a national team shirt. It is about what this Spain team has decided to become. And what they have decided to become is something the World Cup has genuinely never seen before. Start with the defensive structure, because this is where most people stop paying attention and where Spain are most misunderstood. Spain conceded just 8 goals across 14 qualifying matches, a defensive record bettered by very few sides in European history. That number is not the product of a low defensive block or a conservative system. Spain press. They press high, aggressively, and in coordinated waves. Luis de la Fuente's preferred setup is a 4-3-3 built on quick ball circulation and aggressive pressing. Spain do not just control possession, they press hard to win it back. The defensive spine starts with Pau Cubarsí. At just 18, he is already a Champions League winner and a regular starter for Barcelona. He brings composure and ball-playing ability that genuinely defies his age. He does not defend with aggression. He defends with positioning and reading. He sees the pass before the attacker makes it. The nearest comparison in international football is a young Puyol, except Cubarsí is more comfortable with the ball at his feet than Puyol ever was. Alongside him, Aymeric Laporte, the quiet organizer, the one who speaks first before set pieces, the one Rodri trusts. Marc Cucurella on the left, one of the best fullbacks in world football right now, and slotting in behind Lamine Yamal creates even more space for him to push forward. He's the connector between defense and attack on Spain's dominant side. When Cucurella overlaps, 3 things happen simultaneously. The left channel opens, Yamal cuts inside, and the right side of Spain's midfield rotates to cover. All of it automatic, all of it trained. And protecting all of them is Rodri, the 2024 Ballon d'Or winner, the player Guardiola spent 3 years calling the most important in his squad. Not Haaland, not De Bruyne, not Silva, Rodri. At his best, Rodri creates a seamless link between the defense and attack and is a one-man counter-attack stopper. A fully fit Rodri raises Spain's ceiling considerably. He missed most of the 2024-25 club season with a knee injury. He came back. He was healthy enough to play 21 Premier League matches for City this season. He's Spain's captain, and the moment he drops into position behind Pedri and Gavi, something happens to this team that is genuinely difficult to quantify but impossible to miss. They slow down. Not in tempo. Spain always play at tempo. They slow down in anxiety. The team's heartbeat settles because there is a man behind them who will not let anything through. Every opposition counterattack that looks dangerous in the first second is dead by the third, because Rodri has already read it, positioned his body, and killed the space before the run starts. He does not make tackles. He makes tackles unnecessary. Beside him in the double pivot, Martin Zubimendi, who signed for Arsenal and arrived in 2025 as one of the most technically complete defensive midfielders in Europe, the Rodri backup who is elite in his own right. This is Spain's problem for the rest of the world. Their contingency plan is most countries' first choice. Now the offensive machine, and this is where the World Cup's problem with Spain becomes genuinely unfair. Lamine Yamal built on his 18-goal, 25-assist campaign in 2024-25 with 24 goals and 18 assists last season. He became the youngest player to win La Liga Player of the Year. He is 18 years old. He won't be legally old enough to drink in the United States if Spain lift the trophy in New Jersey at the end of this tournament, and he's already the most dangerous winger at this World Cup. What makes him different from every other winger in the tournament is not pace, though he has it. It is not technique, though it is exceptional. It is the decision-making at speed. In the 10th minute against Saudi Arabia, Yamal received the ball wide right, wrong-footed his defender, drove inside, played a 1-2, picked up the return, drifted left, and delivered a cross in one fluid, continuous movement. The entire sequence took 4 seconds. His brain processed 5 decisions in 4 seconds, executing each one without hesitation. He scored the goal that followed, but it was the sequence before the goal that explains why defenders panic when they see him picking up the ball. He was only half fit. That is Spain's problem for every team left in this tournament. On the opposite flank, Nico Williams, Athletic Club's left winger who tormented defenders throughout Euro 2024 alongside Yamal and has arrived here after his best club season. 2 wingers, both under 23, both capable of winning a match alone. Between them, they create a problem that no defensive system has yet solved, because solving one means opening the other. And feeding them both, Pedri. Still just 23, Pedri is one of the best midfielders in football. His dribbling, passing, and intelligence make him a player who floats seamlessly between holding, central, and attacking midfielder roles. He is the player who makes Spain's attack unpredictable. Yamal knows where Pedri will play the ball before Pedri knows he is going to play it. That sentence sounds impossible. Watch them play together and it does not look impossible at all. And here is the plot twist that every pre-tournament analysis missed. Spain's problem at every World Cup since 2010 has been the same. They've had the best system, the best midfield, and no striker. Morata was willing but limited. Torres was explosive but inconsistent. Villa was retired. The central striker problem has haunted Spain for 16 years. In the tiki-taka era, it didn't matter too much that Spain didn't have an elite specialist center forward. It was not a problem at Euro 2024 either, where Morata lifted the trophy as captain but largely failed to deliver on the pitch. But look at what happened against Saudi Arabia. Mikel Oyarzabal scored twice in the 21st and 24th minute. Spain did not solve the striker problem. They made the striker problem irrelevant. Spain has failed to advance beyond the round of 16 since lifting the World Cup in 2010, winning just 3 games during that stretch. Group stage exits, round of 16 defeats, the golden generation that gave the world the most dominant international side in history produced exactly 1 World Cup in 12 years. This squad is different, not because of the talent. The 2012 and 2014 squads had comparable talent. Different because of the age. This squad's average age is 26.2, with Lamine Yamal at 18 the youngest. Most of these players will be here in 2030. Most of them will be better. The ceiling on this Spain team is not this tournament. This tournament is the floor. The Cape Verde draw was not a warning sign. It was the last time this Spain team will have a bad day at a major tournament and be able to hide it. Because from the round of 32 onward, in a knockout format, with Yamal approaching full fitness and Rodri anchoring behind him, what you saw against Saudi Arabia is what the rest of the world has to deal with. 39 passes before the first goal, 3 goals in 24 minutes, a manager who substituted his 2 scorers at halftime because he didn't need them anymore. The World Cup does not have a Spain problem. The World Cup has a Spain problem for every other team in it.